Well, I don't know how it's ended the way it's ended, to be very honest with you guys. Yeah, it is kind of very weird to see Manchester United versus Sevilla at Old Trafford and the Europa League quarter-final match with a team with Seville who are struggling massively in La Liga. Like I really don't understand how they have kind of how this match has ended 2-2. Welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and it's a match reaction with the Europa League match that just ended between Manchester United and Seville, which has ended 2-2. And it's pretty interesting to say. You'll be like, oh, it's 2-2, it's normal. It's Seville who've beaten Manchester United previously in 2020. The famous Spanish curse, the Seville curse that Manchester United has, and Seville do amazing things in the Europa League. I would say I would agree with everything that you just said, but you just have to understand where are they, who are they playing right now? Seville of the past was with Unai Emery, with amazing players. They are currently, Seville are fighting almost a relegation battle in La Liga. They're starting players who have not started games for last 28 matches. Seville, I'm talking about. And the one player in my mind, or one player, was Marcao. That's a defender. And we are playing at Old Trafford at Manchester United with a team which is kind of high on momentum. The only thing that has happened is that Rashford is injured. But then we won against Everton last match. I can't. It's amazing to there's a lot to go in this game. I think it's been a very horrendous performance, but more on that kind of just this draw. What was Ten Hag thinking? 60th minute, Bruno Fernandes is out, Martial is out. He's getting what is he bringing? What's happening here, guys? Like, yeah, a lot of I'm kind of miffed right now, to be very honest with you, with the substance, and also like knowing the fact that Lisandro Martinez has almost had a career-ending, not a career-ending, but a season-ending injury already. His Achilles is gone. The way he kind of fell, the way he kind of moved, the way he was not moving, he is done for the season. We have lost another defender. Varane was injured. Varane was taken out in the mid at 45 minutes. Here, Luke Shaw is injured. Guys, Luke Shaw is injured. We have nobody. The defense is like depleted. Three players for Manchester United defense are gone. We are going to get stuck in the Premier League as well, and we're going to have Lindelof starting with Harry Maguire, with Diego Dalot, Malacia, or Wan-Bissaka to play with. That's it. We have nobody else. That's our defense. Can you beat that? Everybody can beat that. And that's just disgusting to know. Like, come on, man. This is like fucking shit. This can't be the case. Manchester United right now, we don't have a center forward. We're managing minutes with Martial. Wout Weghorst comes on, puts up an effort. Ten Hag has already made his 5 subs. And Lisandro Martinez is injured. We can't sub him out. Can you imagine? Manchester United was playing with 10 men for the last 10 minutes. This with a 6 minute at a time. This was just amazing. This was just kind of, yeah. I think United will be really happy right now. Manchester United should be happy that they did not lose this game. And it was just a draw, to be very honest with you. Ten Hag's men were vibrant. The first half was it was so fluid. I loved it. I don't know what happened to Sancho. Like Sabitzer scoring 2 goals in the first 25 minutes, and we were like, we're gonna score 5 here. It's gonna end up pretty quickly with 5 goals, and then we'll pocket it up and we'll just go back to sleep. Sancho had so many chances. Anthony hit the woodwork. Martial would just didn't shoot. Bruno Fernandes was not even given the ball. Guys, we have to kill the game. Manchester United needs to kill games like this. Second half, we come in and we're just complacent. We're just trying to move the ball. We have no flow. We have no attacking intent. Sevilla is doing better. They're holding the ball. They're getting the ball moving. And then they score. And then they score. And then that's kind of, yeah. And how do they score? It's an own goal. Malaysia. It's an own goal. How does the ball go? Like, come on, man. Attack the ball. You can't keep watching the ball. Second goal. Seville is not even hitting the target. El Nasser, or I think that was the second goal, right? Let me check the name. Yeah. He's not even hitting the target. And who am I talking about? En Nasseri. And the Moroccan center forward has the ball, hits Harry Maguire's head and wrong foots David De Gea for a goal. That was just bullshit to watch. That's a lot of fortune. There's a yeah, it was a lot of luck for Seville. They bloody could have scored a goal on their own. They needed help. Manchester gave them the help. This is the first time the United have failed to win a European League game. They've had a two-goal lead since the 3-3 draw with Basel back in September 2011. Tie that with potential Martinez season-ending injury, and they have only viewed this as a disappointing night at the office. Seville weren't great either, but they kept on working and got their reward. United will reflect on an opportunity missed. Seville, meanwhile, are alive in this tie, and it'll fancy their chances at home in the second leg. Definitely. And we're not even having Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is not, he got a yellow card, he misses the next match, and he was even subbed at 60 minutes. I don't know what Erik ten Hag was thinking. I think this was a mistake. I think this is a mistake. This was a mistake. He will go back, he will think about it, and he will admit that he made a mistake. Bruno Fernandes, you cannot take that man out of a game that's not finished completely. He is a live wire. He can do things. When he was out, the game was flat. Casemiro was flat. Everybody, Eriksen was flat. The game just went flat. Seville, all to play for. Manchester United play Nottingham Forest, I think. Nottingham Forest, do they play Nottingham? Let me have a quick check. Who do they play? Matches. Manchester United play Nottingham Forest over the weekend, and then they play Seville next week. This is disgusting, to be honest. This is complete bullshit. Bruno Fernandes is not playing the Seville game. This Martinez is out in my mind for the season. I'm hoping Varane is okay so he can play the game, play the next game in Premier League. And then I don't know what's going to happen in Seville, the second leg. I think Manchester will prevail. They will score because of the attacking prowess that they have. But then defensively, we're so weak. We can't hold balls. We can't hold leads. That's a problem. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this game? What do you think about Erik ten Hag's decisions to kind of sub out players before securing the lead? And obviously for Seville, can they make a comeback in the second leg and and prove the menace that they've always been for Manchester United, and still progress in the Europa League, considering how shit they're doing in their La Liga? Seville might win it, right? Again, you never know. They're the 7-time winners of the Europa League. Manchester United trying to win some silverware this season. They have an FA Cup game as well. They can't win the Premier League. That's pretty clear. Maybe they can win the Europa League, but then if they have a performance like this, then I would basically say there is no chance that they can win the Europa League. And then they have the FA Cup games as well. Interesting to see how it's progressive. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think. Do like this video, do share, and do subscribe. Manchester United fans, I need this. Come on, Manchester United needs to come back, guys. See you the next one.